Ager's Scepter is a new exotic trace rifle added to Destiny 2 as part of Season of the Lost, and this one is a new stasis weapon and synergizes really well. Plus, in the quest you get some great lore detailing the relationship between Mara and Aldrin Sov, who's now Crow of course. Plus you get to explore one of the best environments in the game, and that is the Dreaming City. Well, today I'm going to go over all the quest steps for completing A Hollow Coronation, so you can get your hands on Ager's Scepter as soon as possible. Well, if you're new around here or find this useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content, and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. Well, there's a couple of prerequisites for picking up the quest A Hollow Coronation, and that ultimately leads to getting Ager's Scepter. So first of all, you need to have the Season Pass for Season of the Lost, and then you need to have completed the quest Tracing the Stars 1, 2 and 3, and to be able to complete all of the Tracing the Stars quests, you need to complete the weekly Wayfinder's Voyage Steps 1 to 6. That can be done by going to the helm and checking in at the Wayfinder's Compass. Well, Tracing the Stars was a weekly quest where you had to go out and explore the Dreaming City and pick up the markers called Astral Skews. So to help here, I'll put the guides for Tracing the Stars 1, 2 and 3 at the end of this guide. So if you missed out on those weekly quests, then you can get it done nice and quickly and get to the Hollow Coronation quest. So once you've done those prerequisites, then it's time to start the main quest to get Ager's Scepter. So step 1, you want to pick up a Hollow Coronation quest in the helm. So, as I mentioned before, once you've completed Tracing the Stars 1, 2 and 3, head back to the Wayfinder's Compass in the helm and pick up the exotic quest. You'll know you've picked up the right one because it will indicate Ager's Scepter as the reward. Well, step 2, you want to speak to Mara Sov. So now you've got the quest, turn around, head up the stairs, through the portal and then speak to Mara Sov. She's going to give you a little bit more story and context about Ager's Scepter, and she'll send you on another fetch quest for Atlas Skews, but this time in an area called the Confluence on the Dreaming City. So once you finish your chat with Mara, make your way to the Dreaming City and you want to land in the Devilian Mists. So step 3, you want to find the Astral Skews in the Confluence. So from the Devilian Mist, you want to find your way to the Confluence, and there's some portals found in hidden locations on the Dreaming City. So from the landing point in the Devilian Mists, I went to the Spire of Kerez, and the portal can be found in front of the big building, down to the right in a cave. So what you want to do, when you land, jump on a sparrow, head to the middle of the Devilian Mists, then go left, jump over the gaps, kill or avoid the Taken, and then jump down to the right in front of that big building and then find the portal in the cave. So what I'll do, I'll let the footage play out, and when we get to the portal, I'll pick up again there. So now you're through the portal, it's simply a matter of finding the Astral Skews, and the Confluence area isn't too big. The Astral Skews are fairly easy to find. However, I'll show you here how to find each Astral Skew, and once you've done that, then it's time to jump on to the next step of the quest. So you can just follow along on the video to find the Astral Skews, or what I would actually recommend doing is walking around this environment. It's a really, really nice environment. The Astral Skews are really easy to find. Walk around, have a look, and you'll find them in no time at all. Well, next up is step 4, so go to a Hollow Coronation in the helm. So now you have found the final Astral Skews, you can head to that Hollow Coronation marker found in the helm, and then we're going to place down the Astral Skews where you've placed them before. So that is going to open up a portal to somewhere called the Caliburn Gatehouse. So jump through the portal and you'll find Ager's Scepter. However, at the moment you're not going to be able to pick it up because you've triggered a defense system and you'll see it's surrounded by a force field. So in the next few steps, it's about collecting items to help break that field so you can pick up the weapon. Okay, so step 5 is collect parallax trajectory and defeat combatants in astral alignment with rifles. So there's a couple of steps here, and for collecting the parallax trajectory, you can pretty much gather these from any activity like strikes, crucible, gambit, and also by killing combatants too. One quick way of doing it though is going to the location for the Ascendant Anchors, and each week it rotates on the locations including the EDZ, Tangled Shore, and the Moon. So I went to the EDZ and picked up the Anchors because that was the one on rotation for the week. So I picked up 4, and that gave me 120 in total. However, you could just as easily complete a strike. I think that'll give you 150 in one go, but picking up the Anchors is going to be the quickest way to get this done. And I do have a few guides for the Ascendant Anchors on the channel, so if you are wondering where they are, just go and check those out. Well, for defeating combatants in astral alignment, jump into the activity on the Dreaming City, and then just use rifles. That could be pulse rifles, scout rifles, sniper rifles, fusion rifles, trace rifles, linear fusion rifles. There's plenty of rifles in the game. Just don't use shotguns, hand cannons, or rockets or anything like that. Anything with a rifle in the name are going to give you the kills that you need. So once you've done that, it's time to move on to the next step of the quest. Well, step 6, it's more astral alignment, and this time you need to get super and champion kills. So you need to get 18 champion kills and 20 kills with your super. So there's plenty of champions roaming about the place in astral alignment. Keep your eyes peeled for the champions and try and kill as many as possible. I think it took me a couple of astral alignment runs to get this done, but for these super kills, try and use a roaming super and get multiple kills per super. And to get that done efficiently, you want to be getting multiple kills each time. You don't want to be getting 1 kill per super. That is going to take you absolutely ages. But also, you can add mods to help you get your super back faster, including elemental well mods like Font of Wisdom. That helps you get your super back nice and fast. So once you've got the kills you need, it's time to move on to the next step of the quest. Well, step 7 is collect the Strands of Nobility, and really this is much easier than it sounds. All you have to do is complete 3 strikes. So the Lake of Shadows on the EDZ, the Disgraced on the Cosmodrome, and the Glassway on Europa. So each strike can be selected from the director on the map, and you can hop into that strike. And once you defeat the boss in each strike, it will drop 1 Strand of Nobility each. You don't need to explore or do anything special in that strike. Just run through as fast as possible, defeat the boss, and then you're done. Well, finally then, it's speak to Mara Sov in the helm. So now you've gathered all the items to unlock Ager's Scepter, it's time to head back to speak to Mara Sov and pick up the Noble Seal. So once you've got that Noble Seal from Mara, head to a Hollow Coronation once again from the director in the helm, and make your way to Ager's Scepter and you can pick it up. So once you've picked up Ager's Scepter, use it to destroy the sparkling rocks in front of you, and here you're going to find followers of Xivu Arath. And this is a really good time to use Ager's Scepter and have some fun killing the Hive. Well, next up, let's have a quick look at Ager's Scepter itself. So Ager's Scepter is an exotic kinetic trace rifle. It's got some really interesting perks, and this synergizes really well with stasis builds. So let's check out the perks. We've got Ager's Call. The final blows of the weapon generate a slowing burst around the defeated target. And you've got Rieger's Refrain. So stasis final blows transfer ammo to the weapon's magazine from reserve. So looking at the stats, we've got 6 for impact, 72 for range, 81 for stability, 57 for handling, 60 for reload speed. It's 1,000 rounds per minute with 97 in the magazine. So I definitely recommend throwing on a stasis build and using Ager's Scepter. It's really, really good. Synergizes with especially the Warlock. It's really, really good for that. So I would try that and see what you think. We've also got the Ager's Scepter Catalyst, and at the time of creating this guide, it isn't out yet, but we don't have long to wait, as this is going to be added to the game on the 21st of September, and as of creating the guide, that is tomorrow. And you are going to be able to get a Catalyst from the Astral Alignment activity by opening the Wayfinder's Troves at the end, and they are the chests on the right-hand side. So the perk for the Catalyst says, drain super energy, overflowing the magazine and empowering the beam with bonus damage and the ability to slow and freeze targets until the magazine or super energy runs out, or the weapon is stowed, and that one can only be activated when your super energy is full. Well, that sounds like a really interesting catalyst, so I would get hold of Ager's Scepter as soon as you can. Well, that is it for the exotic quest in Season of the Lost, but let me know down in the comments what you think of Ager's Scepter, and it'd be great if you could share any good stasis builds with the community. Well, that is it for this guide for how to get Ager's Scepter in Destiny 2, and as always, thank you so much for watching. For more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. If you want to join the community, check out the Discord link in the description, or you can follow me on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video, found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Thanks again. I'll see you soon.